Check the mic and make sure.
We interrupt this regular scheduled program to bring you this important message.
Hello, everybody.
Biggest panda I've ever seen. Look at that now.
There's money on it.
Hi.
Hello.
We're back. Yay.
And we're back.
I kind of missed our Thursday live. I was a little sad.
Oh, God.
I was a little sad.
Adam he was sad that whole day, let me tell you. Guys,
We'll
he
get
was
into
terrible.
this disaster that was our weekend away a little later. But yeah. I would have given anything at that moment to be back here, I think.
But it's over now. And it turned out all right.
It did turn out all right. Yeah, it did.
In the end, guys.
Yeah, we spent the last 2 days in Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah, that's not where we were supposed to be.
That was not where we were supposed to be, but it's where we ended up. So, we'll let a few people filter in, and then we'll regale you with our. Is regale the right word? Regale. Regale you with our story.
I don't even know what the word is.
I think I may have.
I don't have any makeup on, guys. Sorry, I look like a real slug.
Do you have your light on too, or did you go?
Yeah. No, I have it on.
Oh, you do? Okay.
They're saying I look even more sluggy
No, I'm
than
saying
usual.
it just looks a little dark in there. It's okay. Ed's here. He says hi, guys. Hi, Ed. We're happy you're here. Yinzer Picker missed Ed's live, but he's here as well. Beard Guy Fishing. Hey, how y'all doing? We're doing good. How are you? Jimmy's here. Said, hey, everyone. Hi, Jimmy. Mike still says, thought you were going to Berlin.
We were.
We did too. But we were
we were there, but for a very short period of time.
Yes. It didn't go well. We'll fill you in, I promise, because there's a lot to talk about. Like, I don't even know if we could fit it all in, but we will try. It's
Ed, exhausted? That's just because I'm not wearing any makeup.
It's true, Ed. There's a really, really good reason why we're both exhausted too. It's my clock ice slow.
I think she means her clock is slow.
Clock is slow. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 2 minutes slow. Repeat everything, please.
You didn't really miss.
We didn't say anything, Rachel. We're gonna get more in. We're gonna get more into what happened over our little weekend in a moment. So, no, you're good. You're just fine. We wanted to let everybody filter in before we told you guys what happened in our weekend.
I wasn't away. It's not like it was like that terrible. Like
for some of us, yeah.
What are you talking about? You're like so dramatic.
No, it wasn't terrible. It was funny, and it's worth discussing because what it turned into actually was cool and worked out. But like, yeah, you'll understand what I'm saying. Resell a thank you card ends tonight at 9:30. Yeah, I know. So for those of you that don't know, there's a thank you card that's been signed by several resellers, including the Hoogs, Mike, Harry Tornado, and things like that. And I guess when you get it, you put it on eBay and then auction it off and give all the proceeds to charity. Mike, what charity? Actually, Mike, why don't you drop the link to it in case anybody wants to take a look at it? But
I think it's Ambridge something, maybe, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't remember. I saw it briefly this afternoon, but again, like Ed said, we are exhausted. So, but yeah, Mike, if you have a link, drop a link to it. So for any of you that are interested in it,
I'm just freezing. It's so cold.
Well, you spent the last 2 days in Cleveland, and Cleveland is really cold. Adam told me about the wings debacle.
Yeah, don't even get me started. I was so mad.
Did you guys go streaking through the plot or jump into Lake Erie? No, and no.
Neither.
Neither. No. But although doing either of those things probably wouldn't have made it any different, to be honest with you. There's Boldly Grows here says, hey, Ambridge Young Life. That's what it is. And for those of you that might be interested in it, all proceeds benefit charity, and it goes to the next reseller, and then they sign it and do the same thing. So any of you who are interested, check it out. It's a pretty cool thing. I bid on it several times already, and I may take a second look at it. Well, we won't be off before, so someone else is going to get it, because I'm just going to be on here trying to chat with you guys. So yeah, anybody that has an interest in that, let us know, or go to that link right there. So yeah, so I don't know if I want to just jump right into this or not.
It's not even like it's nothing, guys.
Well, it's
like
a long story.
Not bad. It's like
Superfast Tortoise is here. Hello.
He acts like we got mugged,
Hello,
like or
Mike
something.
Eves. Hello, new faces from different places. Did you know that you can make someone's day by hitting the subscribe button and bell notification? That's true.
You sure can.
He always speaks the facts, that Superfast Tortoise. So no, we didn't get mugged or anything. It wasn't that bad.
Mm-mm.
So okay, so I bought Sarah a weekend in Berlin, Ohio for Christmas, and it was supposed to be just like the two of us relaxing in a a nice quiet area, and doing what we do and go to restaurants and maybe antique stores and thrift stores. And thrift stores really weren't even part of it. It was just restaurants, kind of relaxing and having a nice weekend. And it was it worked out that way, and it would have worked out that way for certain. So we drove to Berlin, Ohio is like Amish country in Ohio. Mm-hmm. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's got a very big Amish community. It's where, if you guys have ever seen products from Walnut Creek, I don't think it's just called
Troyer. There's Troyer too.
Yeah. They're all like the biggest companies that make Amish baked goods and cheese and all kinds of stuff. Mm-hmm. They're located right outside of Berlin. So it's a really large area, and there's furniture stores, of course, and all kinds of crazy stuff. And there's like this strip down the middle of Berlin, Ohio, that's just all these antique stores and furniture stores and Amish bakeries. And it's relatively fun. So on our way there, we stopped at a few thrift stores, and that was cool. We found some cool stuff. Video coming out on Monday on that. And then we got to our hotel, and the odd thing that didn't strike me until after I figured this out was there was nobody in the parking lot when we pulled into our hotel. Like
literally no one.
Single other car besides our car, and what looked like a maintenance van. And then maybe there was one other car in the parking lot. It wasn't there. The people weren't tripping over one another to get a room at this place. So we were like, okay. So I would go to check in. We check in and we go into the room, and it's all right. I mean, it's
it's like literally like, guys. Okay, I'm like not complaining, but I mean, it was clean and very updated and new.
Yeah,
it just literally had no decorations in it at all.
Yeah, there wasn't a single thing on the wall.
Like, it was very weird. Like, when we went to the winery, they had like a chair made of like a wine barrel and like pictures of grapes and like, like things made out of wine bottles and blah blah blah. Gets like that vibe or whatever kids call it these days.
Yeah, sure.
There was nothing. Like, why wasn't there like a picture of like a horse?
But regardless, it was a cute little hotel, and it was nice. Like, I have nothing bad to say about the hotel. So then we drop our stuff off, and we're like, all right, let's go find a restaurant or something like that. We drive down the road, and almost everything is closed.
Yeah.
Like, nothing was open.
No.
There was maybe 2 or 3 shops, maybe like one diner, and then this, and we're like, all right, well, let's go find a restaurant and get a drink or something. So we drive further down the road, and we run out of Berlin, Ohio. Like, it's gone, and we're back in the middle of nowhere. And we're like, oh, okay. So then we keep going, and we come upon another town, which is like 15 or 20 miles away, and there's a sports bar there, and we're like, maybe we'll go in. And then I'm like, wait a minute. why wasn't there a sports bar or something in Berlin, Ohio? Because that's like a big tourist trap. And then we find out it's dry. It's a dry city.
Kind of figured it would have been dry, like from the get go. I don't know why you didn't think that.
I didn't think that. So yeah, so we were out of luck there. So we weren't going to have a drink in Berlin, Ohio. We were going to have a drink somewhere else, and that didn't work out. So yeah, completely dry city, no alcohol to be had within Berlin, Ohio. And on top of that, everything's closed. So we're like, oh great. So there's literally like the big stores are open with all the cheese and the momish baked goods.
The grocery stores.
The grocery stores are open.
Yeah, the grocery stores is what they are.
So
and like they have some gifty type things in there, but like the main restaurant that I already knew was closed by just like doing research online. Like the fondue place that I really wanted to go to was closed. So whatever. There were like 5 or 6 other restaurants on the internet, and I was like, okay, these aren't the greatest like before we went, but they're like still good. But I like wasn't. They said they were open on Google, so like I wasn't gonna call like every restaurant.
Yeah. So they were literally most of them were closed. So we were like, oh, this is going to be a problem. So then we turned to go down to, the one winery, and it's like, 4 miles down this road, there's a winery. And I'm like, all right, we'll just go there. And I drove 4 miles down that road. There was no winery.
There was a school.
There was a school, no winery. So we were like, okay, this is a problem. So I'm like, we can't do this. Like, we cannot spend 2 days here. We're going to be bored to tears because we literally would be, we would, everything that we could accomplish in that town, we could have accomplished in under an hour. And then there would be literally nothing else for us to do except for sit in the room. So like, we were like this.
Yeah. And I mean, it's not like we were like, we have to have booze. Like, you know what I mean? But we have to have something else to do, like eat at a restaurant or like go into like a gift shop or something. And there were like 4 thrift stores there, but I think we went to 2 of them on the way in.
Right.
And then there were other thrift stores, but we're just like
on Monday.
Yeah. So we were just like, what are we gonna do? Like, are we gonna just like take like some wine back to the room and drink it and watch TV for 2 days? Because like, and there are wineries and you can't get alcohol like outside of the town. Like, but
It was rough. So we ended up just going to Cleveland. Ed's laughing at us.
We left.
Mike says, I've been to Berlin so many times and never knew it was dry.
Yeah.
Tim and Belle Sell from Scotland are here.
Hi.
Yeah, thanks. That's awesome. Thank you for stopping by. Been to Berlin in Germany. I did work in East Berlin when the wall went down. Technology upgrades really needed there.
I have a piece of the wall right here, guys.
Yeah, she does.
Look.
She does have a piece of the wall.
Would you like to see it?
It's really underwhelming.
Just for fun. Hold on, guys. I wanted one of these for the longest time when I was growing up. And they had them at Hill's department store, if any of you guys remember what that was. I'm sure you do. And when I went back to get it, they were all out. But here it is.
Yep. It's a piece of the wall.
Yep.
Maybe. I mean, it probably it could be.
I finally have it.
It could be a piece from somebody's driveway for all you know.
Some of the pieces had graffiti on and stuff, and that's like the kind, I think graffiti's cool. That's the kind that I wanted. But
Mark has a bridge if you want to buy it.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Rachel says maybe it might be a picture of a piece of wall. Nobody knows. So, anyways, we ended up going to Cleveland. We found a nice hotel in downtown Cleveland, and we went there. And Cleveland is interesting. It is very interesting. I liked it. I thought it was cool. It's very the downtown area is very, very dead.
Well, we were both there before. I mean,
yeah, and it was cold. We did go to the Rock Hall of Fame, and so I guess long story short is our little romantic vacation turned into a thriftcation because we just thrifted all around the area as much as we could, and we went to the Rock. Yeah, and went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and that was about it.
Yeah.
Until when the reason we're really, really tired is about 4:00 in the morning last night, there was a group of people that decided to have a massive argument in our hallway and screaming and yelling at each other for like an hour and a half in the middle of the hallway until security was called. And I guess we
called the front desk.
Yeah, we called the front desk.
And we said, these people are creating a ruckus. Yeah, and they were so loud. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Like, they were screaming and screaming. And oh my gosh, they were so loud, like going on and on. So finally we called the front desk and they came up but it ended like it was still going on for a while. And then when we left today, I had mentioned it to the guy checking us out, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we set security up. They didn't hear anything." How is that even possible?
Wasn't even possible, yeah.
Even if security didn't go up for like 20 minutes afterwards, these people were screaming.
That's right. So yeah, that was our. But Cleveland, as far as as far as food goes, and thrifting seems to be pretty good around there too. But food goes, they're a little bit ahead of us. They have Pittsburgh's not known to being on the cusp of great food, but there was some cool stuff there. We found a dim sum place, which we have none of.
Yeah.
We found a ramen place. We found all kinds of cool stuff.
Barbecue.
Cleveland barbecue was pretty good.
Some weird sandwiches.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. So food wise, it was awesome. Rachel says Cleveland rocks. It does, but Rachel, it's cold. It's really cold.
And then, like, when we went to eat at the ramen place last night, on the way there and the way back, like, we had to park in a parking garage and then walk, like, to our car. The sidewalks are like, all brick, and they were so slippery.
Yeah, they were really slippery.
Like, we were walking like we were, like, 90 years old. Also, the parking situation stinks.
Yeah. Well,
because everywhere...
Most downtown areas are like that. But, like, Cleveland is a little unique because... on top of it being like a very small place, like some of the stuff needs some work. So there's that.
Like our parking garage was like gross, like shiesty looking.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to fall down.
Well, did you see the top when we were in it? How like they had those,
yeah, they have braces holding it up in certain places.
And the one was going to fall down. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. You didn't see any of the braces on the first floor, but when you went around and up to the second floor, there's these big metal braces holding the thing up. And I'm like, oh, that's probably not good.
Yeah. And they were like coming out too.
Yeah. Thrifting is very romantic, says Ed. It's true. Who got caught in cheating? Yeah, that's right. That's probably what happened.
Screaming.
Of course, Adam is all business, no play, goes on vacation. Instead of doing nothing, he thrifts. That's right.
No, he likes it. He does a lot of nothing like other times.
I do. That's true. That's true. It's true. Nicole did a thumbs up. Thanks, Nicole. We appreciate it. And she says, hi, hello. Dave the Gents here says hello. It's supposed to get down to 1 degree here tonight. Yeah, we're looking at 9 tonight. And then we're going to get a pile of snow. So,
yeah.
Cha-Ching Kings here says, what's up, everyone? How's it going? So, yeah, so that was our little adventure. We did get to experience a Savers for the first time. Ed
we went to Savers,
wanted to know our opinion of Savers. Yeah, so
I think it could be good if you would go like every day.
Yeah, I feel like I liked it. I mean, it's big. Like that was one thing I really liked about it. It was big, and there was definitely like a variety of things. It seems like though buying things that aren't on sale is not all that profitable.
Yeah, depending on what it is. Like I got a bunch of like Christmas lights and stuff.
Yeah,
that were cheap. They were like $2, and I know that I could. I mean, they might. I mean, we've been still selling Christmas stuff, and I feel like that I could probably flip them pretty easily.
We found a Cabbage Patch Kid for $3.
Yeah. So where'd she go? Oh, I already got rid of her.
We rescued a Cabbage Patch from Cleveland. So.
Oh no! Wait, she's here. She's here. She's here. This is her. She's newer.
Yeah. Well, yeah, rescued a Cabbage Patch from Cleveland.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was it. Superfast Tortoise says, we got Chippendale. That's right. I see the new on-air sign in the background. What's the story on that? That's a good story. Rachel got this for me. It lights up. See? Except when it pulses.
Yeah.
So when it actually maybe because of the new lighting, it doesn't glare as much. That's good. Yeah, we'll leave it on.
Sterile hospital lighting.
Yeah. So yeah, that Rachel Strickland got that for me. Thank you, Rachel. Appreciate it. On air. Shout out Rachel. It says nope, during 30% off days is well worth it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff there. Like a lot of stuff. Shoes were reasonably priced. There just wasn't any really good shoes. But they were reasonably priced for us. I don't know about,
I didn't think so.
Yeah. I thought they were. Like the Nikes were $13.99. Like that pair of Nikes running shoes at our thrift store would be $25. So I didn't get them because
I'll let you know how I feel about shoes. It gives me anxiety.
I didn't get them because I was still kind of focused on all the t-shirts, because there was some good t-shirts there. I'll say that.
Yeah.
So yeah, supposed to say hot. Yeah, it was hot. Yeah. 9 degrees is hot.
Yeah, I took her from Cleveland.
That's right. Rosie says,
Hey, Rosie.
Yep. There's a pulse and a still mode. I think it's on the still mode. Yeah.
Is there really?
Yeah, there is. But the still mode was the brightest, and the brightest was too glary, but I think it was because it was so dark in here with the old bulb. So it's perfect now. So I'm still happy with it. Let's see. Rosie says, I went to Savers today and killed it, but went earlier in the week and it was blah. Overall, I think they are overpriced. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that, but I don't know. It's such a big store. At least the one is outside of Cleveland. It was such a big store that I feel like you could really get some good stuff there because it's just so large. Whereas like ours, so we went there and we went to a couple other places around the area, and like the Salvation Army there was half the size and 4 times as dirty, and yeah, and just like things were just piled on shelves. Whereas Savers is nice and neat, everything's pretty organized. I like how they hang the jeans sideways instead of upright, because then the hangers the jeans don't fall off the hanger.
Yeah, that happens at ours.
If the prices were better, I would drive back to Cleveland to go to Savers.
I don't know if I go that far.
And then we'll go to dim sum again, because Sarah
I love dim sum.
Her first experience with dim sum, and
show them the cat I got.
Oh yeah, and she got a lucky cat. Oh, it's supposed to be.
It waves. Yeah, why isn't it waving?
It's broken.
Must not have enough light power.
There it goes.
But it was like, the dim sum place was in this Asian, it was called the Asia Plaza, and it had all kinds of stores in with like all kinds of different things like that. And I was like so excited because I love cats and I love little things like that.
Yes. So yeah, so she got that. Oh yes, and
cupcakes. I was showing Rosie the cupcakes. I should show you guys. I don't feel like going over and getting the box.
There's a place in downtown called Colossal Cupcakes, and they are like this
colossal.
Big. They are colossal, and they were.
I think I have a picture on my phone still.
Yeah,
they were so good that this morning when we left, we stopped and got a 6-pack of them to go. Look, this is them, guys. Oh, they're so good.
They are good. Every other brand is about $5.99 to $9.99 at My Savers. Well-known brands $12.99 to $19.99. You usually get them during the 30% off sales. Yeah, we just wanted to go to a Savers, so
yeah.
Savers and flea markets have been my biggest sourcing areas now. I do have to pay up, but of course sometimes they're well worth it. Yeah. And Rachel says, "Oh, fun for the cat, the little lucky cat."
You know what else I liked about Savers, and I was telling Rosie this? I love their reusable shopping bags. I bought 2 of them because they're nice and big and like high quality.
Yeah, they were pretty good. Yeah, our area hasn't banned plastic bags, where it seems like that area has. So there's.
I try to use the reusable anyway, but these ones were like good.
Yeah. And
I break the handles on mine a lot because I tend to put like really heavy stuff in them.
Yeah, we do. Let's see here. Superfast Tortoise made his first shipping mistake. I did not know I needed an HP print app on my phone and tried to print a shipping label 3 times and got 1 label and charged 3 times. Oh. It's not good.
You can't get refunded.
If it's USPS, you can request a refund toward us. It's under your it's under your shipping label tab. You can request a refund, but it's up to USPS whether they give it back to you. So Rosie says, I've had good luck with toys, hard goods at Savers, but the clothes are just too much unless it's on 30% off coupons. Poor people can't even afford them. Yeah, they are expensive.
Yeah, like some t-shirts were like $12.99.
Yeah, but again, it seems like the quality is there. So that's almost a trade-off. So yeah, it's been interesting. Rachel's heading off to eat dinner.
Eat breakfast?
Eat breakfast, yeah. Tam and Belle say Craig's mom. I'm so glad you're Craig's mom and not some weird guy pretending to be Craig's mom, if you know what I mean.
I don't.
No. You're going to have to explain.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm Craig's mom because I had a Cabbage Patch named Craig.
Yeah.
And I sold him.
That's right. She's very upset about it still.
Yeah.
Did you like the self-checkout, or they didn't have that? They didn't have that.
Nope.
No. In fact, they had their like area between their registers is so narrow it can only fit a cart barely and one person. So I had to like go around the side of the thing because there was no way I was just standing like 30 feet back from where Sarah would have been standing. So, but at my Savers there was a flock of t-shirt boys, all vintage garb. I taught them how to use Google Lens. It was a weird experience.
Wow, how do they not know?
Yeah.
Some t-shirt boys like are okay. Like
yeah.
They're like deep down inside, they're like soft-hearted.
I looked like a t-shirt boy when I walked in there. I had my Air Force Ones on. So
he just wanted to have them on. He wanted to look like a t-shirt boy.
That's right. Adam, Whatnot toy prices are even getting higher now. I've not been able to get anything the past week. Yeah. I've seen things starting to go for over eBay prices now. Which I think it depends on the category though.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Yeah, sooner or later it was bound to happen. The collectors are getting into it. Yeah, the clothing is really overpriced in my opinion. It like ridiculously overpriced, worse than Goodwill. Yeah, it is. I agree. We found some good stuff that we can make some money on though. So, it was too late when I found out about the charges. We got our shorted payment in. Oh, okay. So you can't go back and get the refund. That sucks. Well, you live and you learn, right?
She asked me, and I said no about the rewards program. I didn't know when I would ever be back.
We'd ever be back.
I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, we didn't know if we'd ever be back. We did go. So I'll give you a little teaser for Monday's video. We went to a Salvation Army, and we went to 2 family-run estate sale, or family-run thrift stores, or maybe local charity.
Yeah.
Local charity run sales. So they were kind of good. They were good. The 2 local thrift stores were probably our best as far as money goes.
Yeah.
The ones we found.
They had some t-shirts for 50 cents.
Yeah, that's right. It was really good. Just nice to put a face to the chatters. Oh, so there's a chatter around Craig's mom. Ooh.
I think they mean to us. I mean, us chatting, I think they mean.
I don't know. Could mean chatters. So like maybe you got a buzz. People are talking about Craig's mom.
Probably not.
If I were to ever open one, if they ever open one in your area, then you'd already be in the system. The program is pretty good.
Oh.
I don't know if they ever will, but they
might.
They might, and I'll be pretty happy with it. It just, if they adopt Pittsburgh prices, then it would just be a waste of time, because the only thing that was really reasonably priced there were shoes. I did not think
that was reasonable.
It was reasonable because I'm telling you, the Nike running shoes would be like $25 or $30 at Red, White, and Blue.
Okay.
So
I believe you. I just I just don't whatever.
That's how you get coupons, Sarah.
Coupons?
I know, coupons. That's what I said. Coupons.
No, it's coupons or coupons.
Robert's ride alongs here says hello, everybody. Hello. You told us we have to make mistakes in order to learn. Well, we're learning. Yeah, you certainly do. That's the best way. And as we sell, I'm learning about what is better for us to source. Yeah, that's I completely agree with you. And yeah, you absolutely do. That you'll probably never ever make that mistake again, Tortoise. Just say it. See, just means various people in various chats.
Yeah,
see, there is a
now
buzz.
I see.
There is a
Well,
buzz.
yeah, if you see us in other chats.
That's right.
If you're
Thank
on
you,
Instagram, follow me on Instagram. It's the.daily.cabbage. I'll type it in down here for you.
That's right.
And it's,
Well, it will look like I'll be typing it in.
Yeah. This is Instagram, thedaily.cabbage. I have really cute Cabbage Patch dolls on there. Yep.
From what I've seen, all savers have the same prices. Okay, now that would be good for the area. That would be really good. Went to 3 savers in my area, each about an hour apart. They all had the same price. Shoes are very reasonable price. Adam's right. Yeah, I agree.
I think shoes should be like $5 or less.
If you follow Sarah, send her pictures of your wings with the drums. She loves that. Yeah. Oh, we didn't. No, we didn't, Rosie. We were waiting for you.
I didn't even get to tell you what really happened at the end. I don't think. At that time, I had a few drinks, so I don't remember if I told you or not. But yeah, so I was telling
Well, let me tell the story, because I was piecing out the whole trip, but I didn't want to just blurt out everything in one long hour. So the first day we were there. Now, mind you, this day has already gone to garbage because we have literally been from Pittsburgh to Berlin, Ohio. So we went if this is Pennsylvania and this is Ohio, we went like this and down, and then we went around and back up to the top of Ohio. So it didn't go well. And on top of that, it was kind of my gift to Sarah totally backfired because it didn't really work out. So now I was feeling like crap, and literally everything I did for the rest of the day just didn't work. Like, I ordered a beer, they were out of it. I did, it's like that scene in Tommy Boy whenever he's like, couldn't get much worse, and he sits on the bench and the bench breaks and he's like, could have done without that. Like, it was just a terrible day. So
but it was like they didn't have a beer. It's not like you sat on a bar stool and fell backwards and cracked your skull open and I had to take you to the hospital.
Wouldn't have been that. Wouldn't
have been freaking break.
Wouldn't have surprised me. Anyways, so we went to a few places like around Cleveland. We went to their casino, and their casino is cool. It's built into the old Higbee's department store, which is the department store at the beginning of Christmas Story, if anybody's ever seen it. And they didn't do anything to the aesthetic of the outside of the building. It still looks like a department store. And it's like 3 floors casino. The problem is that everything's so packed together that with all those machines on and all those people in there, it's about 110 degrees in there, and it's hot. So we were in there for like 20 minutes and then we left. So then we went to go get some food, and we went to Buffalo Wild Wings because it was right next door to our hotel. And Sarah ordered wings, and it was on a wing special day, and they would not give her all flats.
Yeah. So I was like, look, okay, I'm like, I want to get 6 of the Thai curry and 6 of the Nashville hot. And she's like, okay, so you want to do the buy one, get one special. And I'm like, okay, I didn't know I didn't know that was happening. Sure. And I'm like, can I get all flats? And she's like, we don't do all flats with the wing special.
Yeah, it was buy one.
And I was like, she's like, because it's on sale. And I'm like, well, can I pay full price and get all flats? And she's like, no. And I was like, are you serious right now? Like, and then, so then I was like, okay, I'm like, that's fine. I'll deal with the nasty chunks on the ends of the drums. I better get half flats, or maybe she's probably going to go back there and be like, don't give her any flats because she asked for it. So we order them, whatever. We leave, we get back to the hotel.
Wait, before you say anything. So whenever they told her that, I started laughing because I could not possibly wait to tell Ed. Because Ed and her have had this thing going back and forth since she last talked about it. So I immediately messaged Ed, and I'm like, you're not going to believe this. This is the best thing ever. And I was laughing, and then she comes back to me, and she's like, oh, by the way, we're out of cheese curds for your cheese curd burger. And I'm like, so I got instant karma.
Well, we get back up to the room, and he was supposed to get fries with his burger. He got no fries. I opened up my wings. What were they? boneless. Boneless wings. The boneless wings aren't even wings, guys, if you didn't know. They're like chicken chunks. I don't really like boneless wings all that much. If I'm expecting boneless wings, then yes, I will eat them. But I wasn't expecting them.
Mike says if I ordered wings and got no flats, that would ruin his wings. Susan's here. She says,
Thank you. Hello.
We have a reselling question. Question: if you have a thermal printer, when do postage on a 4x6? Wait, when you do postage on a 4x6 shipping label, can you size it smaller for packages? I've never tried.
You probably can shrink it a bit.
You probably can. I would not shrink it too much because then that barcode might get too small and they won't be able to scan it. So I don't think I'd shrink it too much. But Kathy, you can, despite popular belief, you can wrap it around a box. They say you can't, but we do it all the time. So yeah. So if that helps you.
Yeah.
Those chunks are delicious.
No, they're gross. They're boneless.
This is Ed and Rosie the whole way down, and this is just one of the funniest. Like those chunks tubes are delicious. I was laughing when Adam sent me the message. Rosie's like boneless tubes. Ed agrees with you. Boneless are nasty.
Yeah, I mean, what is this?
Robert says that's as bad as when we went to hibachi and we had to order hibachi at the grill, not the menu. If we sat elsewhere, we had to order menu only and not hibachi. That's awful.
That kind of like happened to us. Well, not really. Like,
yeah,
but I know. Yes, there is no such thing as boneless wings. It is just chunks. And also, let me tell you, after I ate that, I was very ill.
She was very. She was, but I
had digestive distress afterwards. Let's just end it there.
Yes, that's right. You can, but you can always just fold the label. Yeah, you can fold the label for sure. What is the coolest, awesome way to source? The coolest, awesome way to source.
I like going to the live auction or
live auction, yeah,
or just like buying like on high bid. Like I like buying on Shop Goodwill, like places that will just bring it to me.
Yeah,
and I don't have
live
to go
auctions. Live auctions would be the coolest for sure, without a doubt. They're the most fun, and you get to see the most stuff. Although you may not end up with it, you get to see it. Tam and Bell from Scotland have a interesting take on wings. Wings suck in general. Talking from a Scottish viewpoint, hardly any meat, too much bone. I would agree with you, Tam and Bell. That is true.
Yeah, on drums.
Yeah. I would agree with you in
drums
general.
Are gross.
Like
drums
wings are kind of a ripoff. I mean, if you think about it, you can go and get a bucket of chicken, giant chunk, like breast of chicken, thigh of chicken, leg of chicken from KFC for $16.99, or you can get 25 wings from Buffalo Wild Wings.
$16.99. What is this? 1987.
$24.99. It's still not $40 from Buffalo Wild Wings for these tiny little pieces of chicken. I'm just saying. And yes, William, I saw that as well. KFC is getting vegan chicken. That is very true. It's probably delicious, though. I got to tell you. I sent Sarah a picture of my Wingstop order before you guys got your wings.
Yeah. And then I was like, I was so excited because I was going to get all my flats. I was going to go back in the hotel room. I was going to just sprawl out in the bed and eat chicken wings. No.
Yeah. Kathy says, okay, I want to get one. That was the only thing holding me back. Yeah, Kathy, they are. Well, the main reason we got one is because you don't buy ink anymore. There's no ink charge because they're thermal. So I recommend the Rollo. We've had good luck with this thing. It's been a great printer. I know they make a wireless one now. That's a little more money, but the regular Rollo has been a workhorse for us when it's free. That's right.
Yeah, I like sourcing when it's free too.
Yeah, that is a good reason.
I like when my mom gives me stuff.
Awesome.
When my mom gives me stuff, like when you say sourcing's free and my mom gives me stuff, she's like, you know what this is? She's like, this is pure profit. That's what she says to me.
Auctions are. The adrenaline sometimes gets to you. Yeah, but it's still probably the coolest. That's what we do with the old chickens that are not wore out from laying eggs, wings, and soup. That's true. The coolest, awesome way to source is having people call you and ask to come pick up their entire estates for free. Yes, absolutely.
I love that.
Unless it's an estate full of, like, I don't know,
junk.
Disney VHS or Beanie Babies. Tam and Bell, why wings are good, especially the drums. He's still cool.
Guys, I figured out why the drums are gross. Would you like to know?
No. No, go ahead.
No, I don't want to talk about it. The drums are gross because, okay, so you guys know when you eat the drums, there's like the bigger, chunkier end and then the smaller end. And obviously the bigger, chunkier end is like the hip part that's attaching to the actual chicken body. Well, when they when they detach it or whatever, there's like that ligament chunk there. That's the hard, nasty part that you can't eat. I'm done.
Off the soapbox. Good.
It's not a soapbox. It's just facts.
Superfast Tortoise loves bone and wings.
Yeah.
It says 10-pack combo at Wingstop over $20. It's ridiculous. Tim and Bell Cell say wings are not a big thing over here. It's all about the breasts. With a little smiley face, so it might be a double entendre. We love, Rolos, definitely the way to go. Beer Guy Fishing's got it too. Hi everyone, happy weekend. Hi Marketplace Boutique, thanks for stopping by. Rolo is awesome, well worth the 180. Yeah, Rolo was the one I was getting. Thanks, cool Kathy. Yeah, it's great printing, you'll love it. It's definitely worth the money. I like to pretend meat isn't real animals with hips and ligaments.
Sorry. I know, same. I do too. But that's why you can't eat that's why you're like me. You can't eat those drums.
Ed doesn't care. He's a savage. Ligaments parts, it's all good for him.
Gross.
Why can't we have buffalo chicken legs? You can.
You can have whatever you want.
Wingstop started, during the wing shortage, Wingstop started doing thighs, which I think is actually a great idea if you can fry them long enough. It'd be good.
I need to get some tea. Can I?
Beard Guy Fishing brought it up. Why you got to bring that up, Beard Guy Fishing? Love Sarah's chicken anatomy lesson. I just bought a private postcard collection from a guy that saw my video about 10 albums, $1,300. Nice. I sent you an email, Mark, with what we saw today. You got to check it out. Beard Guy Fishing. There's a couple people in this chat that you may have triggered with this question. How do you do Macari with Rolo? Well, since Macari hasn't gotten this far into or gotten into this year yet by giving us the option for 4x6 printing, what you have to do is you have to take a screenshot. And on my computer, I can narrow the screenshot down to like just the section of the label. And then I take a screenshot of it. It saves the screenshot and then I print it out. That's how I do it. I don't know exactly. I have a Mac, so I'm not 100% certain. But yeah, that's what I do. It's what I do. Oh, yeah. Macari, I don't know why they haven't gotten it. I really don't. And I know there's a few people in this, the snipping tool is how Rosie does it. Crop the label and then flip it before printing. But I don't understand why. Wife went vegetarian, but I'm too much of a carnivore. Yeah. I tried it for a minute, but yeah, I'm the same way. I need my protein. I just can't do it. That Macari problem with thermals. I just use my regular printer. Yeah, I don't. We just use the clipping tool and go that way with it. So where'd Sarah go? She went to go get something to drink. She's on her way back, from what I understand. She just couldn't.
Guys, I'm like so dried up.
Dried out.
Yeah, from the hotel. Like, hotels are so drying. They're so dry. And the water smells like bleach.
Sarah die?
No, like, I was so dry. Like I was chugging water yesterday, like, in the hotel. I was so dry. I was doing anything to not be dry. My nose is still dry. I've been spraying with saline. I'm just dry.
Just dry. Very dry. Here's a food question and a reseller question in one. What kind of food would you want to sell on eBay? Think like game PF foods you loved growing up. Like box cereal. I don't know.
I would sell Super Mario cereal.
That was a terrible cereal.
It was a real cereal, though. Have you ever seen that YouTuber that opens up the old cereals?
No.
There is one.
Boy, they really will watch anything on YouTube, won't they? I said, boy, they really will watch anything on YouTube, won't they? And I went.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I would like to sell, I don't know. I'd like to sell chicken wings, drums only.
Gross.
Yeah, we've done that. Just kind of annoying. Yeah, it is. It's super annoying. I think, Rosie, it was you that asked, that's what your Christmas wish was for Mercari to finally get on board with the 4x6 labels.
That's my Christmas wish.
Didn't come true yet, unfortunately. I tried to do a screenshot and everything, but I can't figure it out for Windows. I just use the old tape and paper. Yeah, I can't tape and paper anymore. Zombie Sarah. Robert's humor is dry, along with Sarah's nose. Make sure you're okay, Sarah. That's how I started with COVID, sadly. Oh, don't say that.
No, I don't think I do. This happens to me every time I go to a hotel. And I have sinus problems to begin with.
And a lot of it really had to do with... So, I'm assuming it's because Cleveland's a very old town. The majority of the places we went into had the heat cranked. Like, and rightfully so, because Cleveland's sitting right on Lake Erie, and just making
one
sure,
of those
it's not Michigan. I'm like, it's sitting right on Lake Erie, so it's very windy and very cold. So rightfully so, they should. But yeah, everywhere we went into just had the heat blaring. And then the day we got there, it was warmer than normal. So I think. And
also, guys, I'm one of those like people that when I go to hotels, I use the stuff they give me. So I'm using like a non-moisturizing bar of soap, like. That's like the worst. And then she steals the leftovers. They'll steal them. It's included anyway. But I'm like, I need to know. Dry.
I need to know this. I can do a poll. I'm going to do a poll because I need to know an answer.
My
to this
life
question.
is a life of being dry.
I can't do a poll. Can I do a poll? I did a poll once. Well, let me do a poll.
This green tea is delicious, though.
Oh, geez. Now my intro's playing. This is all.
I'm so cold though, guys. I'm freezing. I'm having some soup after this.
This is completely jacked up. How many of you steal all the free stuff?
It's not stealing. It's included.
Okay, how many of you take all the free stuff? Because Sarah loves it. Like, almost too much. She's like, I can't wait to have free shampoo and free soap. And she takes it all. And, like, we never use it. It just sits around.
No, sometimes we do.
She even took the extra roll of toilet paper that they gave us at our condo in Myrtle Beach.
They're just going to throw it out. They're not going to reuse it. I mean, it's free.
I bought
it's not free,
man. Once. Oh, nice.
Seriously.
Chugging means something very different in Scotland too, Sarah. I kind of want to know what it means, but if it's not at least PG, don't tell us, Tam and Bell, but I do still want to know.
Chugging like beers?
Is that how you use the word chugging?
I thought I did. Chugging water.
So apparently chugging means something very different in Scotland.
Oh.
But I do kind of want to know, Tam and Bell.
I'm going to look it up.
In a very PG way.
I'm going to look it up.
We sold beaver nuggets and Christmas tree cakes. Interesting. Booberry
beaver
for
nuggets.
Sure. Rosie prays to the Mercari gods every day. My wife tested positive on the third rapid test, but COVID negative. It was a sinus infection. Interesting. Hi guys, dropped in to say hi. You need about 25 more thumbs up from your friends here. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay. Don't say it then.
Okay, yeah, don't say it then.
I had no idea.
Take it if it's something good. You paid for all that. Take what is not screwed down.
Yeah, Mike.
Yes.
I was gonna take the tissues and toilet paper today. Yep.
I take the boxes of facial tape.
Yep.
What is this with?
Yep.
Ed took a towel from Vegas.
Yeah.
Mark worked on the road for years. In our company, we gathered up all gathered the small soaps and stuff after a huge box full of office done. You know, that's nice.
Yeah, people do that. Yeah.
By the way, you have beaver nuggets on the way. Ooh. Oh,
Beaver nuggets.
got it. Okay. I understand now.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? I had no idea.
Did not know that. Yeah, no. That's definitely not what it means around here. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Robert.
Well, I'm glad you didn't take that toilet paper because that toilet paper
I almost did.
was awful. That's like the toilet
Well,
paper.
I said to him, you have a problem with every bed, every toilet paper, everything, everywhere we go. And he's like, I said, you're complaining about this toilet paper, but you complain about our toilet paper. And he's like, well, at least you buy 2-ply.
Look, we were paying $150 a night. They could spring for 2-ply. I'm just saying.
Right, and that's why you take all the stuff. Rosie, I took things. I used to take pillows too.
This was equivalent. This was like the type of toilet paper they use at the ball game. Like this was this type of stuff they give you at like at elementary school. Like, remember in elementary school they didn't have the rolls, they had the sheets that you had to pull out. Did you have that in yours?
No.
You never had the sheets?
No. I went to
Is this
Catholic
only my
school.
elementary school? And I did too. And they didn't have rolls. They had like a sheet. It was like, they were like small little paper towels. They were like this big. You had to just pull them out, and they were single ply, like cray paper. They were terrible. And they were like what Ed said. TP, like the cheap 1-ply stuff, is basically useless in my opinion. Yeah, it is. Because number one, you got to use twice as much. And number two, it's just awful. Like, it's terrible. And if you use the same amount, you risk putting your hand through it or it disintegrating too quickly.
Okay, I've heard
problems
enough.
Are arising.
I've heard enough.
Rosie takes everything every time. Sometimes even things you shouldn't, robes and pillows. Pamela took a pillow
towels.
once. Because...
I take towels if they're like from the pool area. I take those.
Pamela took a pillow once because it just couldn't part with it. I was so uncomfortable in the back seat of the car. They give you 1-ply toilet paper. What do you think the soap is made of exactly? Adam has a sensitive tush. Let him live. Marketplace.
Let him live.
I take all the free hotel motel stuff and then sell lots of it on eBay. That's awesome. 40 grit sandpaper. Yeah, it's terrible. If it's sandpaper TP, I leave it. Food talk, toilet talk. What a great conversation.
Well, what you were just saying about selling this stuff in lots on eBay, some of the brands are really desirable. And they...
Well, did you look up ours?
Well, it's Aveda. Aveda is a desirable brand.
Well, you took
some of the
like
stuff
5
was Aveda.
bars of it. Is it worth any money?
Probably. I asked them to bring extra up because I like that one. So
we should start a petition. 1-ply should not exist. Just shouldn't. There's no.
Our bed was really uncomfortable too, and I used so much of the soap. I'm like, can you bring up some extra soaps and extra pillows? So they brought up like 5 soaps and like 5 pillows. And our bed literally had like 10 pillows on it, and it still wasn't comfortable. I tried to like make a pillow floor.
I used the same example. This is the exact same thing I said about the last time we went away. National Lampoon's European Vacation. You see him test out 2 beds. The first one is in England.
Yeah, I know.
He's in London and he jumps in it and it sinks. And then the second one's in France where he jumps on it and he just bounces off of it and onto the floor. That's how this bed was, just like the last one.
No, it wasn't.
It was so bouncy.
It's not though.
It was awful. And then the pillows. I think that's the key right there. Is it that because that's the same thing that happened to us last time. The pillows start out like this big, and then you lay on them, and they get to be like this thin after a while. Like they just completely deflate, and it's just by the end of the day, you're like sleeping like this.
They're so like comfortable and like squishy at first, but then like they just get like down pillows. Like I just can't.
Yeah, Hilton brand sells the best apparently. Yeah.
We're staying at a Hilton next week, so.
Yeah, I had so many points and rewards. I always got upgraded to the nicest suites. Same TP though. That's awful. Can you imagine being in a suite and and this place was nice. It was the Hotel Indigo in Cleveland, so it wasn't like a junky hotel, and it was very nice inside. And the staff was incredibly professional. I don't have anything bad to say about them. They were really nice people.
Every
time they went downstairs, when Sarah went downstairs to get $7 bottle of beer, because that's all that existed at that time, they were like, anything else, Miss Winstein? Can I help you with it, whatever? And like, they
I would call the front
polite.
desk and they'd be like, "Yes, Miss Winstein, what can we do for you?"
They were super polite.
And now everyone knows my last name. Way to go.
Not for long. So when I moved last year, I sold Disney World soaps and such that I had taken from hotels in 2014 that I still had.
See?
I don't know if you've been hearing or not. If anyone else knows, a lot of these liquidation / pallet buyers are getting banned on eBay because those pallets are counterfeit makeup beauty stuff. Interesting.
Oh.
I didn't hear that, but they deserve that. The return of Cajun Roots resellers is here. It says, hello, everyone.
Wow.
The return. Is this like Cajun Roots
Is it like
reseller?
Return of the Mac?
I was thinking more like Return of the Jedi. Like, he's learning how to become a Cajun Roots reseller now. And then only to find out his dad is actually the evil Cajun Roots reseller. Spoiler alert.
Interesting.
Okay, now you need 11 more of your friends to hit the like button. Yeah, guys. Pamela says you got to hit the like button. So you better do it or else she's going to be... Susan always asks the rooms with the newest, firmest mattresses. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Adam hates firm mattresses.
No, I'm not a fan. Let's just hope the housekeeper doesn't leave the cart outside my door unattended. I take almost everything and run.
My mom used to do that, guys.
Oh, Lord. Return of the King. That's right. Return of the Jedi Mac. That's right. Any word on the channel? Oh, what happened to your channel, Cajun Roots? I need to know.
I'm like,
I don't know. What happened? Like as if he could type that fast and get it to us. But yeah, let us know. So other than that, we had a really good trip. We went thrifting. We went to one of the largest antique stores, not because we thought we could get like stuff. And oddly enough, it was one of the very first places we went when we decided to start reselling. And that's where we got some of our absolutely awful buys when we first started reselling. But we did go there with looking for photographs and postcards, and we found quite a bit. So video Monday on the entire thriftcation and the little bit of the drama. Not a lot of it.
Yeah.
I didn't get any of the people yelling and screaming at each other in the middle of the night in the hallway. So
that was crazy. I just couldn't believe it.
Yeah. I always run out of quarters for the bed about 2 a.m.
Do you now?
Oh, dear.
Do they even still have those kind of beds?
I've never, ever stayed at a hotel that had that. Have you?
Me? No,
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing. I mean, I knew it was a thing, but I didn't know like it still like existed.
Yeah, I did not know.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, it's I would think it'd be hilarious, but let's see here. Return to the Cajun Roots said I put out a video today and talked all about it on this channel. So I'm gonna give you a wrench there, buddy.
I'm gonna subscribe then.
If I can. Why is my browser frozen?
Oh, great. Here we go.
Yeah, this is good. Let's just refresh this whole window. Okay.
Return of Cajun.
My live chat isn't coming up either. Oh, that's good. Well, as soon as I get the opportunity to give you a wrench, I will. Now I'm watching myself live with the delay. That's great. Live chat's not coming up. All right. I will give you a wrench as soon as I can, buddy. So you can... Wait a minute.
I'm not seeing the return.
Yeah, well, it's going to be hard to... There's a poll on my YouTube now.
Well, you remember you were going to have one before?
Yeah, but I never hit start poll. Like, I have no idea what's going on with this page. So weird. Anyways, I will give you a wrench as soon as I can, so you can post a link. YouTube can do something about those bots, and they don't write Cajun reseller. Yeah, they can. Look up Elizabeth Grand Antique Company in Elizabeth, Illinois. See how big that is. Oh, I'm sure this place is massive, but it's not that big. But
it's massive, but it's not that big.
Well, I mean, it's not like the largest in the world or anything like that.
No, but it's the largest on Route 76.
Yeah, it is. It most certainly is. What is going on? Why can't I not? I can't like do anything on this thing for some reason, and I don't know why. Yeah, this is terrible. Can anybody else if anybody can do something on it? Can you try to give Return of Cajun Roots Reseller a wrench for those of you that have wrenches? Those motels have hourly rates. The one with the vibrating beds.
I figured.
Ed didn't know there was a football game on today, so I did my live today. What a bad time to do a live, but I did get some good shoes today. Yeah, I saw.
Well,
I didn't. We didn't get a chance to check it out. I was really tired when we got home because.
He's always really tired, guys.
Cam and Bell Cell put out a video yesterday. We've grown decently.
Nice.
Yeah, check out. I got to check those out. Anybody anticipating more sales with people being stuck inside due to snowstorms? Maybe. Our sales have gone up quite a bit in the last couple weeks. So.
Yeah. Well, we sold a lot while we were gone the past 3 days. At first, when we put I didn't know this, and Adam, I don't know, like I guess he didn't know either, but we put on vacation mode. There's like a couple different options, and one is like suspend sales or something like that. And we accidentally did that for like half a day. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, this is literally the worst it's ever been.
Yeah.
And then he went on and it was like, oh, it says like suspend sales or something like that.
Yeah, so there is two options, and I don't know if this has always been the case, but there's two options on eBay now. You can basically put your store to sleep for 15 days and won't allow you to sell a thing. Or you can put it on time away mode, which will just do it what it normally does, and it'll allow you to keep selling, but it will have a thing up that says expected delay in shipping. And they did change that saying at the top. It doesn't say like this buyer is away from this day to this day. It says this buyer is put their store in time away, expect a shipping delay, which is nice that it says that rather than just says they're out of town or something like it did before. This is the link to Johnny's channel with the return of the Cajun Roots Reseller right here. So for those of you that aren't subscribed or anything like that, check it out.
I had no idea that you could put your store to sleep.
Well, yeah, so you can just basically shut sales off for 15 days.
Oh, it doesn't say like sleep. I'm going to put myself to sleep for 15 days. Come back. Be refreshed.
At least the light bulb is working. The light bulb is working still, and the light back here is working too. So we've got all kinds of light in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awful. Jimmy says, we can't, you got to do it.
Wrench.
Oh, the wrench. Yeah. It will not let me. And I don't.
Can I do it? I don't even know how to do any of this. I'm so technologically
for
unadvanced.
whatever reason, like the chat on the YouTube channel, the YouTube page is just basically frozen, and it won't let me do anything.
What are you talking about? You're doing it. You're touching things.
No, like the one in the actual. The one.
What does that sound?
The one in the actual.
What is happening?
The one in YouTube. I don't know. The one in I can only give wrenches to people on YouTube, like on the actual YouTube.com website. So.
Oh.
And it won't let me do anything. Like it's just frozen and it keeps freezing. So I don't know. Ed Robert missed your live because he was watching another one and you ended before they did. What's with this poll that keeps popping on my page with only 13? I have no idea. Like I was going to start a poll earlier and it was completely frozen like it is.
The
right
poll
now.
was the poll if you take stuff from hotel rooms.
That wasn't but I couldn't make it. Like it was just.
That was the question, right?
No, I mean that was going to be the question, yes, but
right.
It didn't end up being the question because I couldn't type anything. So it just decided to give me a poll, I guess. I have no idea.
Okay.
Ed says, I've been having sales, but not on eBay. Been having them at Poshmark. We had some Poshmark sales over the... I had a guy in the middle of last night ask me about a tag on a Tommy shirt. And he was like, oh, is the size still under the Tommy shirt? And I'm like... we're away right now. I'm like, so I don't know, but looking at the pictures, I don't think this, because like Tommy has the Tommy Hilfiger tag, and then underneath it says the size, and I'm like, but looking at the pictures, I don't think so. And he's like, well, then it's not worth 99 cents. And my response back was, great, don't buy it, thank you. Like, you're a jerk. Uh-oh, Carrie's stumbling in.
Hi, Carrie.
What's up, Carrie? How's it going?
He's stumbling in.
Carrie had a few too many and stumbled into the chat.
Don't now you're maligning him again. He's probably
right.
not drinking.
Probably.
Carrie, don't listen to him.
But he is stumbling in either way.
Maybe he tripped over a rock.
It could have happened, or the door jam. I've done that before. So, vacation to Ohio, come to Colorado. Now that's a vacation. Yeah, that's true. It is. It would be better than Ohio.
It was all right.
I liked it. Yeah, I mean, we had fun. My Macari's been popping off, but in general, my sales are still down. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that I'm not sourcing as many items. It's probably true. Yeah. But yeah, ours has been.
We haven't been either. We're trying to.
Yeah, we did pretty good. We did pretty good over the weekend with all the thrift stores and stuff around Ohio.
I'm just so cold.
Everybody's subscribing.
I'm freezing.
See if we can get the return of Cajun Roots back up over 1,000.
Every time I hear return of Cajun Roots, I want to start singing Return of the Mac.
On the way to Colorado, stop by Illinois. we can go be stupid in my Corvette. Sounds good to me.
Nice.
I'm in for that.
Did you say Illinois?
Did you say it said Illinois?
Illinois, Adam.
Okay.
The S is silent.
Okay. vidIQ did a review of my channel on their live. They were not kind, but they were honest. Oh dear. Did you ask for that?
What?
Tam and Bell Cell need a pity
How
wrench
rude.
just for being up till 2 a.m. Yeah. If
2
I
p.m.
could give
2 p.m.
2 p.m.
2 p.m.
I think they mean a.m. though.
Do they?
Well, if they're in Scotland, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Yeah. 2 a.m. It's not the next day.
It is 2 a.m. the next day.
It is, but it's not 2 p.m. the next day. It's not
okay,
tomorrow
Adam, you're
afternoon.
right.
I think so. Yeah. See, 2 a.m.
Yeah.
That's right. Tam and Bell, if I could give you a wrench, I would. But I can't. He's
giving these empty wrench promises.
I can't give anybody a wrench. If you guys were seeing what I'm seeing on my side of YouTube, you would understand.
I think he's just making.
I did make the poll as soon as you asked the question. Oh, okay. Thanks. It did make the poll as soon as you asked the question. Wait, it did? Wow.
Okay, Adam, it's over with.
Just forget it.
Okay, just forget it.
Just forget it.
Forget it. We already answered, and you're wrong. Everybody steals stuff from hotel rooms.
Yes.
You're supposed to take the shampoo, the soap, toilet paper, whatever you can. You take it.
I think I'm on the iPad, the option to wrench I can't see, but I think the popping up poll is getting in the way. Yeah, I wish I could get rid of it. I can't do anything. Oh, here. Let me do it on my phone. Talk amongst yourselves.
Troubled. You're so troubled. Do you want me to look at the
Yeah,
the
go
comments?
ahead. Go down through the comments.
It did make a poll. Okay, how do I do this, guys? How do I do this?
Okay. I don't see the poll anymore. So
iPad. Okay, we did that. Hello. What is this? This person comes in here. Bird.
It's Scott.
Oh yes, Scott. I forget always how to pronounce the name.
All right, I took care of it.
Jimmy saying hi to Dave. Wait, football playoffs are on now?
Yeah, we're in the playoffs. It's just
their games are on Saturday.
That's right. I got it now. Rosie said he's drunk off the $600 piece of plastic he sold today. That's right. That was a score. You guys
what happened?
That was the G.I. Joe he found.
Oh, yeah. You sold that?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know. Did you sell it, Carrie, or not? I know there was comps. I didn't know.
Well, she just said he sold it. Oh.
Did he sold it? Yeah. That was nuts. You guys haven't seen what Carrie bought and the resold. Check out his... Did you put it on YouTube or is it just on Instagram and TikTok? You got to drop in here, Carrie. Postcards are selling real well this month so far. Large quantity orders across eBay, Etsy, and Hip. There you go.
We sold a couple today.
Yeah, we did. Party people in the house. Fart Jack Jack's here. What's up? Rural Squirrel says, no food talk tonight. You missed a lot of it.
We did already speak about food.
I'm sure we'll get back into it, though. No, there's never any. You could show Rural Squirrel your cupcakes. That you got
let me go get them, guys. Let me get them. Okay. They look so much better in real life.
I'm surprised that Macari has more active buyers than Poshmark. That was a surprise to learn. I can tell. You know what? I'm surprised. Macari's advertising. They're hitting it hard. But some of it's really bad. Colossal cupcakes. So good.
2 of them are already gone, guys. Because we're pigs. Look at these. They smell so good.
David Gent, I'm good. Thanks to your team, Jimmy. That's awesome. Mine is not for a lack of trying. I'm just struggling to find good stuff the last few weeks. We were too until we moved. Until we went to Cleveland, and then we started finding some better stuff outside of our area. Hopefully that's changed, because our auction wasn't too bad this week either. We just didn't go.
No.
A team who isn't in the playoffs, the Cleveland Browns. That's right. Sorry, Robert. I'm going to skip the political conversation just because not through anything, but just to prevent the inevitable that happens whenever political conversations go. I sold an antique stoneware soup tureen for $500 yesterday. It was only posted for 2 days. Wow. I get talking. Yes, I asked the question, and they didn't know that reselling channels were a thing, but they told me to work on my thumbnails because my channel doesn't screen resell. Oh, interesting. Well, that's pretty cool, though. That I don't think they're any good. They are good with any reviews other than gaming channels. Yeah, they're vidIQ though. They do have some good recommendations, but I think our reselling channels do have a different. I think they do differently than like your run-of-the-mill YouTube channel. I think there's a little bit, the matrix are different. So like, whereas video game channels, you're relying heavily on tags and, viral moments and things like that. Whereas reseller channels are kind of like just a steady climb. So let's see.
So
Thanks to the pity wrench. You're welcome. Don't spam me, Tam and Bell, but I don't think you will. Let's see. Tina Miller says Ohio has great mission thrift stores that help.
We were at one of those.
So but it wasn't in. Oh yeah, it was in Ohio. That was in Berlin. Yeah, we were at a mission thrift store.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. That was actually one of our better. We found a what they are referring to as a banger tea.
We did find a banger.
Yeah. It even showed the result of the poll when it was done. It's completely frozen. Like I couldn't even type into the poll. Like I just started a yes or no poll. There wasn't even a question, I imagine. So weird. The chocolate one looks good. Why is Sarah squeaking?
I was squeaking whenever I walked away. No, I'm always like,
when she wears her slippers, for some reason she shuffles. Any other time she walks, she's kind of a clomper. But then when she wears the slippers, she just kind of shuffles.
And I also make squeaking sounds because I feel like I'm going to fall over.
Yeah, that's true. So. They look good. Those cupcakes. Wow, those cupcakes. Mm-hmm. We're saving of it. Sarah, you know that I'm a sucker for sugar.
Yeah, they're huge, colossal cupcakes. They only have them in Cleveland. Well, I'm sure they have them other places, but like not the actual brand.
Yeah. Stepped away to mix up an adult beverage. What are you having, Mike?
Yes, tell us all about it.
Politics should be outlawed. Period in the chat. Yeah, we don't get into politics in this channel. What the heck is a tureen?
It's like a soup server thing, isn't it?
It's like he worked in the restaurant industries and he's asking. So
I don't know. Well, your mom has one number because she was like.
She's thinking of like a soup, like a formal soup server with like a ladle and things. That's what
isn't that what it is?
I think so. I guess. I don't know. Diane and I stopped by the bins today. She scored some Cabbage Patches. We apparently haven't been paying close enough attention. We're not sure whether they're worth 10 or 100.
Send me some pictures of them.
Send her pictures on Instagram.
I will let you know right now
if you don't do Instagram. My email is down below every video that's not alive. So if it's just a regular video, like a What Sold video, and the description is my email, you can email me.
The Daily Cabbage. That's my Instagram. I'm putting it in the chat.
Again.
Yes, if they say, I can tell you right now, if they say Jessamar on them or made in Spain, or if they say Triang Pedigree, made in South Africa, that they are worth closer to $100. Yeah. So if you have those, then
there's some advice for you, Ed, from Mark. Check out D. Niman. He's helped Mark a lot. Diane is dying from those cupcakes. Where did they come from? They came from Cleveland, Scott. Mm-hmm. And there's only 2 locations, and they're both in Cleveland. Mm-hmm. Or around Cleveland. But they're really good.
I don't even like cake, guys, or like really even cupcakes, but they're not dry at all. The icing is like delicious. It's the best.
I know my channel stinks, but I still call it.
It doesn't stink.
It does not.
Jimmy.
I'll check it out. Okay, he's talking to Mark. I had to answer the poll just to be able to see the chat. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
What?
I have no idea how to get rid of the stupid poll, or I have no idea what's happening.
Oh, look, I'm getting followers. Yay.
I don't even see the poll on my end at this point. I have no idea. Sorry, guys. Now it's playing commercials.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Just stop touching buttons, please.
Okay, stop touching buttons. Moscow Mule, mostly vodka. Nice, Mike. I like it.
Moscow Mule. Lovely. I love Moscow Mules.
Tina Miller, Hartville, Ohio has a great thrift store. There you go. We will have to check that one out then. My channel's been stuck at around 755 for a while, but then it'll either go up or go back some. Yeah, that's 700 is the number that a lot of people stall on. Yep. Went and commented 5. Okay, don't know what you're talking about there. I still have so many dolls here to list.
Ooh, yeah, I love dolls.
Cabbage Patch. One of the many reasons I will never start a channel. It seems so complicated and stressful. It can be.
Yeah, Rosie. Like, I'm glad he does all that.
It can be. I don't know. I find it fun, Rosie. One of these days, we're going to convince you to come on here, though. That'll be fun.
Come on.
The poll's gone. Oh, thank God. Robert's right. Nobody wants to sub to me. My channel's boring. Oh, I don't know. Having said that, I think you might get some subs. There you go. Following Sarah, you make the cabbies look so cute.
Thank you. I love cabbies.
Now I'm feeling left out. Scotch Chin King got a poll. I got nothing. No poll. I don't know. We don't even know where the poll came from. Moral Squirrel. It's just a disaster over here. Things haven't gone well in the chat today. Ed says, I don't have any content to make right now. I haven't been sourcing. I recorded today at the flea market, so hopefully I can get that up. The shorts have been really helping me get subs. Yeah,
cool.
I'm not big into the shorts yet, but I might have to be. Rachel's back from dinner. How was dinner, Rachel? What'd you have? We need to know.
Rachel, guess what I had yesterday? I thought of you as I was eating it. Kung Pao broccoli.
That's right. She did.
It was good.
It was a side option with her sandwich, Kung Pao broccoli, and she went with it.
Kung Pao broccoli.
Yeah, that's right. Chin King, a roll squirrel if it makes you feel better. I had the poll, but no question. I just
These
had to
polls.
say yes or no.
What is happening?
Yeah, well, so the question is, Chin King, and we'd probably like your answer to this. When you stay at a hotel, do you steal all the soap and free stuff that they provide, or do you just leave it there?
Say yes.
I'm a leaver.
Just lie, even if that's not true. You love it.
I'm out here talking to the void on
I love watching your Instagrams.
Yeah, your Instagrams are pretty entertaining. The cat got me. Reseller thank you card ends in 10 minutes. Yeah, for charity, guys, if you want to check out this auction, this is Mike's auction. They're doing a reseller thank you card. Which would be more stressful, listing / photographing or YouTube / editing? Editing.
Editing.
For me, it's going to be listing, because editing to me is very easy. Unless it's super long video, there's a lot of content. Just that I got to condense, then that might be a little bit, but yeah, I'm going to say listing.
That's for me it would be editing because I have no idea how to do it. Maybe we should start a
poll.
No.
Cha-Ching King has the subs but doesn't have the hours, but I truly enjoy the process of creating videos. Yeah, I do too. The hours come though. Lives help, to be honest with you, Cha-Ching King. And what sold videos is what did it for us. That I got lucky though. The what sold videos, people watch a fair amount of them. I think a lot of people put them on in the background. So the what sold videos got us our hours before 1,000. Sticker idea. We don't even know where the poll came from.
Yes, I love that. That's awesome.
We don't know where the poll came from. And
I want to make that. That's cute.
The chat is frozen. Like I can't even see the chat on YouTube. It's just a disaster. Yay, Rachel Strickland back from Great Britain. She was in Great Britain?
I don't think so. I
don't think she was in. I don't know.
I think.
There's two things missing in your in your lives: Scottish resellers with a pinch of humor. Here you go, but don't sub until you watch a video. Well, Tam and Bell, if you want to reach out to me on Instagram, we could probably find two Scottish resellers that might come on. Scottish resellers. Yeah, no. If you are willing to stay up late. We don't normally start until 9, though. This is a rarity. We just decided to start early today because we knew we'd both be kind of wiped out from the trip. So, but if you're willing to stay up late, we'll have you on 9 p.m. on a Thursday. But if you can't do a Thursday, we can do a Sunday. So let me know. And here's Tam and Bell's channel for those of you that want us to describe.
Yay.
So that's describe. Subscribe. I literally said describe to Tam and Bell sell. Twas Tasty also thought you were going to say you had champagne.
No. Kung Pao broccoli.
I think she wants to know if the Kung Pao broccoli was tasty.
It was good. I think she's saying her food was tasty.
Oh, the food was tasty.
The Kung Pao broccoli was good. I kind of want to make it for myself again. You know how I love bottomless broccoli.
That's right, she does. Yeah, Tam Bell, reach out to me on Instagram. Can you put my Instagram in?
What is it? Oh, it's not Pittsburgh Picker. It's the Berg, right?
The Berg Picker, yeah, on Instagram.
BURGH.
Robert, you got a sub there. Stupid iPhone. You can't steal free stuff.
Yeah, I mean you are paying for it. That's right.
That's right. Here's Ed's channel if you want to check out Ed. Sub to Ed. He does some good stuff. He does some really good stuff and some very informative videos. I did not know that Macari Local involved Uber. I thought Macari Local was like Facebook Local, where people annoy you for an hour about things, or they ask, "Is this available?" and then ghost.
They love.
I thought it was kind of low. Oh, happens all the time. Is this available? Yes, it's available. 3 seconds later, and then they're gone.
Yeah, where do they go?
I don't know. But yeah, I thought that you had to range an annoying pickup location for them to not show up to, and that kind of thing. But it's not. They buy it. Uber shows up, picks up the thing, and then takes it to them. It's great. I'm waiting for the day. Rosie wants everybody to know she can list without pants on, so that's probably why she's a big...
that's awesome. Everyone can list without pants.
Aha! See that? Cha-Ching King. No, I do not steal soap. I paid for that stuff. It leaves with me because I bought it.
Thank you.
Adam,
why you against soap?
Clothes on to record something? That's true, you do. Let's see. Everybody's saying UK channel tonight. Oh, that's right. That's right, Rachel. You were on with a UK channel. I forgot about that. You are back from the UK.
Neat.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, Tam and Bell. There's my Instagram at Pittsburgh Picker on Instagram. If you want to DM me, we'll talk about it. But I could get you on. I mean, I'd love to have I'd love to talk to you guys because I know nothing about what it's like to be a reseller in the UK, and I'd love to know. So
my neck is really starting to hurt. I think it's from those pillows.
They go to haunted houses. Yeah, I would love to know more about it. I've asked several people, like Dave, I believe Dave's from the UK, and Tam and Bell they're from Scotland, and there was another person that was here that was from the UK, and I just have so many questions. Like so many questions. Yeah. Because there's just there's not much. I don't think there's that much of a difference between what we do here and what you guys do there, but I think there's enough that it makes me curious, like very curious. So let's see. Who bid on this card, Mike? The other items the buyer viewed are really bizarre. I don't know. I tried to get it. I was in it was at like $10 and I went as high as 50 and I got, or 40 and I got outbid.
Yeah, it's on 45 right now.
Yeah. And I was like, all right, well, I'll come back to it.
Oh my God. Yeah, the buyers also viewed are so weird. Like, it's like a gorgeous hairy chest man in a bathrobe and a vintage clown head rubber bank.
Maybe it's just a reseller that was looking stuff up.
I'm literally dying.
You just got another follower.
And like some freaky looking green cat statue that I kind of want.
This could be another reseller. You understand that, right?
I'm just saying.
It's very likely it's another reseller, so they were probably sold comping things. There's Jimmy's channel, Dark County Picker.
Gosh.
Darky County
Rachel,
Picker.
I'm going to keep talking about this. Hairy legs.
Stop. It's probably somebody on YouTube. Just stop. Dark County Picker's channel. Here's his channel. Go jump over and sub to Jimmy. He's great YouTuber. In fact, we're gonna me and Jimmy will be meeting up next weekend. So
I'm gonna be staying home.
That's right. She's gonna be staying home
with the dog.
Yeah, so Dark County Picker and Pittsburgh Picker will be in the same location next week.
Sarah won't.
You should have them on. Oh yeah, I really do too. So yeah, no, and I'm being serious. Reach out to me on Instagram, Tam and Bell, and we'll get you set up. Because I got so many questions, and so does the rural squirrel. She has tons of questions. I just want to hear them speak in those awesome accents.
Me too. I was thinking that actually.
Same.
Everybody does.
Except I start to develop your accent after I talk to you for long periods of time. So.
You could be.
Rachel says speaking... like really weird.
It is Rachel.
There's a link to Rachel's show on the Knight's Life tonight. Oh, keep going, she says. Sarah.
I can't. You won't let me.
No, keep going. She said keep looking. It gets weirder.
I did.
No. I'm just concerned this is another reseller and we're going to be outing them on live YouTube. I still can't go back to work. My results came back positive. Retook it today. Hopefully I can go back to work. Love reselling, but I don't have enough space to keep sourcing. Oh no. Just listed 2 eggs today on eBay. What kind of eggs?
Were they like those
it's
fancy
nearly born? I'll stop.
Those little...
Dear.
It's messed up.
Where's the card? The card is here, Cha-Ching King. Right here. This link right here. What is it really that bad? Like, is there something we can talk about that's not totally...
I'm not talking about it because you said not to.
No, go ahead. Fine, whatever.
Whoever it is likes things that are hairy. Because there's all kinds of hairy, it's like postcards of hairy legs and flip-flops and women's legs that are hairy, and it's just hairy things. And Harriet, Garbage Pail Kids, and clown banks and cat statues.
A Charlie Manson bank deposit slip is also there.
It's so weird.
Fartsack Jack is the high bid on the card. That's nothing I've searched. I'm lost. Oh dear.
I mean, it must have been somebody else's. Like, it was weird.
Glass eye egg and a hermelite egg.
Hematite.
Glass cat's eye egg and a hematite egg. Interesting.
Hematite's like a black, like stone almost. I think.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
They make like rings and necklaces and jewelry out of it.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Cha-Ching King getting down to the bottom. Cha-Ching King should be like Detective Cha-Ching King. That's what it should be. That makes sense. Yeah. We are I think we both decided after our I think we've both decided that we are done selling anything breakable. Because everything we ship out that's breakable breaks. It doesn't matter how much bubble wrap we use. I mean, we shipped out a crock, and like the crock was like this big, and when it was done, it was like this big. Like,
no joke, kids.
There was so much bubble wrap to the point where I could barely fit it in the box, and there was bubble wrap all around. Like it couldn't. We have these massive fragile stickers, and there's 2 on every flat surface of the box. And it doesn't matter. They break it no matter what. So like, I'm just done selling breakable stuff, period.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy too, because there's this person that bought it off of us, and their name was like Croc Man or something like that. And it was a croc. And there was somebody, and I thought it was the same guy that I was messaging with earlier. So I was like, oh, cool. He just decided to buy it. But no, but then it was gone. And then another croc person messaged me, and they're like, is the croc gone? And I'm like, I thought it was you, but it wasn't. It was like Croc Dude bought it, not Croc Man.
Yeah.
It was like so weird.
Yeah. It broke. And like, we just cannot, everything that we're sending anywhere, like it's a 50-50 chance whether it's making it. And I think it's just because, there's the staffing issues and people are in such a hurry anymore, and no one's really taking that much care of these packages. So they are just getting tossed around. Like that record player we sold. I mean, there was just no excuse for that amount of damage to be done to that thing.
Well, at least we got the money back for that.
But yeah, okay. So Fartsack Jack was not searching for freaky stuff. Let's just clarify this right now, because he was the high bidder. So it wasn't that. It was the fact that there was hairy tornado in the description that was causing all of this stuff. So Fartsack Jack, he's not normal by any stretch of the imagination, but he's not searching for freaky things on eBay. So no offense, Fartsack. We appreciate that you did that for Mike and the charity, and we didn't mean to out you in any way, shape, or form. He wasn't searching for weird stuff. That's the way we're gonna just leave it at that. We got more sales for Rural Squirrel. She had 3 more things sell since the live. We are good luck. Rachel won the card. Yay!
Yay, Rachel.
Everything is breakable if UPS tries hard enough. That's true. Oh. You suck, Rachel. Oh. Yinzer, what's the charity again? I think it was Ambridge.
Ambridge.
Children.
It's something with kids in Ambridge.
It's a good charity, though. Yeah, it's really cool.
You know what's so crazy? This is a crazy story. It's not really that crazy, but it's kind of funny. So we yesterday, like I said, I was like super dry. I always get dry in hotel rooms, so I always like go get a bucket of ice and water, and I just like basically chug water the whole time I'm in hotels. So we couldn't like find bottled water like anywhere yesterday. So we went into this convenience store, grocery store, and what?
That's funny. Yeah, go ahead. I was laughing because when we went into the convenience store, grocery store, we both walked up this little ramp. I turned right and Sarah turned right. We both opened this cooler and we hear a guy from behind us go, "You can't be in here. You need to leave." And I looked over and I'm like, "Me?" And he's like, No, the lady. And then just as he was saying the lady next to me, this lady's like, "Do you have a cigarette that I could have?" And I'm like, "I don't smoke." And she's like, "But can I have?" And the guy's like, "You cannot ask my customers this. Get out of the store." And she just refused to leave. She just walked and she's like, "But I need a cigarette. And we're like, "Oh God." But when we walked in, I turned right and the guy's like, "You can't be in here." And I'm like, we can't be in it. What did we do?
I'm like, we literally have been trying to find a parking spot in front of a grocery store in downtown for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I just want water that's not out of the sink.
Go ahead. You can tell the rest of the story.
So yeah, we're in there and I'm looking around and we ended up buying a jug of water and like a couple like sodas. And The jug of water that we bought a jug of water, like a gallon.
Yeah, like a gallon jug.
They didn't have like regular bottles of water like normal people, which I was glad because we drank most of it. We actually still have it here because Adam insisted we bring it home with us because
it was good.
I looked at it. And no, it's really good water. And believe it or not, it's from Ambridge.
Yeah,
it says bottled in Ambridge, yet it was in Cleveland.
For those of you that don't know the area, we bought a jug of water from Ambridge, Pennsylvania, which is 15 miles north of us.
Yeah, not even
in Cleveland. So we were over 100 miles away. We bought a jug of water that basically came just as far as we did to be there.
And then we brought it back here.
Yeah. Jimmy's busted. He was looking for the freaky stuff on eBay. Rachel, your life is complete now that you got the card, I guess. I challenge you to write a better feedback than the one I left. Drew, I saw that this afternoon. That was well written. If it plugs in or it's breakable, I pass. Interesting. At the post office, fragile gets translated to kick here. Yeah, yes, it definitely does. Challenge accepted. There you go. I got to see this feedback. USPS delivered a vinyl record I sold by folding it in half and putting it in the mailbox, even though I said do not bend everywhere. We have also had that happen. And there's nothing you can do about it because chances are good it went media mail. Like anything over like $50, if it's a $50 and over record, it's either one, going priority, or two, it's getting insured. And most of the time, it goes priority. So Fart Jack was confused because he likes this dude hairless. He just wasn't understanding what was going on. Yeah. Young Life is the name of the charity. Helps kids stay out of trouble. Rachel's laughing at the hairy man comment. Clearly she does like a hairy man. So
I do too,
yeah,
Rachel.
So does Sarah. But
not in like flip-flops.
Not like, I can't do
not
the
just like
beard.
the legs, like in flip-flops.
Yeah. I can't do the Drew beard is impressive. So I got to
You could do it.
I can't. I don't have that. No, I don't have that level of commitment to be able to brush. The reason I have this look to begin with, like the reason this look exists with the short hair and the beard, is because this is the lowest maintenance possible. I don't have to shave every day. I don't have to go to like a barber shop to get my hair cut.
Who does all that to you?
Well, I used to do it myself, but it's a lot easier when you have somebody else do it. Try to get in the back of your head by yourself. It's impossible.
You would always miss chunks.
Right.
That's why when I first met you, you were a disaster.
That's why this look exists, because we're talking low maintenance. So, what would anyone think that someone named Fartsack Jack was looking up anything awkward? That's true. Charity's the winner. Laughing at Rachel. Okay, we're all friends again. What did I win? Did you win something, Taurus? I don't know. Adam, I would pay you to take the sticker off the bottom of your cup. It's a... Is it... Well, wait a minute. Before I do this, this isn't like the mattress tags or anything. Am I allowed to take this off?
Mine's still on the bottom of mine, I think.
Why do you want the sticker off the... I don't want to take it off, Rachel. It looks like it's a
QR code, isn't it?
It's a QR code and like a serial number. What if I want to resell this? Is it driving you insane? You gotta let me know. Crystal Springs. No, is it Crystal Springs? Is that the name of the jug?
I don't know. I could look.
The place they ship from is on 4th and Merchant. the jug. Cajun Roots is saying hello to Rachel. Saw that in the chat. Crazy stupid. Yep. Rachel's laughing. My beard grows so fast I use it for a comb over my balding head. Dear. You know what's a good challenge? Hitting the subscribe button like you're winning a race. I agree. I grew a beard because I found out that the more face I covered up, the better I look. Honestly, I don't know if they come off Pittsburgh Picker. I always thought it was a barcode. It is a barcode. Well, no, it's a QR code.
It's like a QR code, yeah.
It's a QR code.
It's a QR code.
Oh, no,
Guys,
I can
I'm
get it
sorry,
off.
I'm not paying attention. I need to change an appointment here on my phone. I just realized, and if I don't do it right this second, I'm not going to do it at all.
I could get it off. Is it bothering you that much, Rachel? Because I could put something over it. I could drink like I'm drinking tea and do this for you. There. Was this work for you? Is that better? Here.
You're a goofball.
Well, I don't want Rachel to be uncomfortable. It bothers her less now. Cajun Roots, gotta subscribe. Yeah, new Cajun Roots reseller channel, guys. So definitely check that out. Reseller multitasking, never. No, it's impossible. For Rachel's sake, don't tear half that tag off. Put one of your amazing stickers on the mug. Yeah, we're running low. I gotta order some more. I've been waiting for the. Normally, every month I get a email from Sticker Mule asking, or doing like $20 for a couple hundred stickers or something. I haven't got that email yet this month, so I've been waiting.
Well, you better get with it.
And to be honest with you, Tortoise, they're bigger than the bottom of the mug, so it would kind of look janky. But I do need to get some more stickers. For Rachel's sake, don't tear off. That's so funny. Rachel, would it drive you nuts if it was a half sticker? Because that drives me insane. You know what drives me? Okay. I want to know how many of you have had this experience of trying to find something that might have it on it or would have it on there. Trying to think of something. So like, I guess this would have it on there. So like, you know, when you get like something electronic that has like a screen, you know, that thin,
the plastic
film of plastic.
I love peeling that off.
Oh, I love peeling it off too. But have you ever been to the person's house that leaves it on?
Mm-hmm.
I cannot handle that plastic being.
My mom did that like with the microwave for like ever, and it was like peeling off like on the edges, and I'm like, take it off.
I can't handle it. Especially like if it's on like the door handle of somebody's fridge or something. I can't handle it. That because number one, everything looks so shiny when you take that off, and number two, like that's the first thing that has to come off. I can't handle when that's the.
I think it's still on our washing machine.
Oh, it's coming off as soon as I go down there.
Oh, that's never, because you never touch the washer.
Okay, stickers. Do you guys include a sticker in your outgoing packages? I do not. Not for eBay. For Whatnot, if I know it's another reseller or if I know it's a viewer, I'll put stickers in it. Unless I know the viewers have already gotten a couple of them. But for eBay, no. We've had this conversation kind of before. I don't want to open up the door to this conversation with somebody that bought something from me. Hey, I bought that jacket off you for $100 and I saw you bought it at a thrift store for $2. I would like a refund or something to that effect. So I don't do it. I'm just, and I know it doesn't happen. And I know people that do it, but I feel like it would happen. Just listed stickers and magnets for Cha-Ching King today. You got to check those out. I have to go buy one. We didn't get one with our book, did we? I think we might have. No, we didn't. We did get the book though, which we have still. How to Stay Married Forever. So
we haven't read it yet.
No poll, Rosie. There's no more polls ever. Yes, you should definitely wait 5 days to pay Yinzer. Absolutely.
To lay Yinzer?
to pay Yinzer. Oops.
I'm literally dead.
Should I wait 5 days? You absolutely no, Rachel. You should wait 3 days. It's 4 days now.
Tired.
It's 4 days now, and you should wait 3 days and pay him on the 23rd and a half hour. So, whatever Rachel typed, she deleted. Probably not good. It didn't delete on my side? What is going on? I leave that on. My 7-year-old TV has it on. My father still has his remotes in the plastic. Oh, he leaves the. Oh God! And really on a TV, isn't it getting like scratched and like starting to peel on the edge and stuff? I can't handle it. My father still has it on his remote. The plastic on his remotes from 1996.
How? I didn't know they had that. I mean, I guess like on the top they have like a film, like depending on what it is. I don't like watch TV, so I don't like know anything about that.
Scott, it was the pay. Yeah, sorry we outed you because it didn't delete it off of StreamYard, Rachel. I apologize. A Roll Squirrel. I
Dying.
have a large t-shirt listed, but most sizes other than mediums. We're going to have to check out your eBay page there. Chinking. I used an ink stamp on my envelopes I mail, 20,000 per inker.
Oh yeah, I like your little stampy.
Sorry, Rachel. It didn't delete over here. It doesn't delete in StreamYard, apparently.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, so I have no idea. Sorry about that. Everybody's laughing. Sorry, Rachel. Sorry. Sorry. My daughter started laughing when Sarah started laughing. Oh, it never deletes on my side. I don't know why. Sorry, Rachel. Nope, it's all nice, Chris.
Oh no.
Oh, snap. In 1996, the remotes came in a plastic bag. Wait a minute. So you're telling me he has remotes in a plastic bag that he's using?
That seems...
How's that even possible?
crazy.
It's not even, it's like, can't be possible. You got to explain this, Robert. You just got to. I got to know. OMG. Old people screen protectors, the film you get on any new product. I can't handle it. I just can't pay it. But a 1968 Falcon, once that still had the plastic on the front seat. Wow. When did you buy it?
Wow.
Did you buy it in 1969 or 1971 or something like? I don't know how old you are, Jinking, but I'm just asking for reference here. Because if you bought it in like 1994, that's very impressive. If you bought it in 1972, no, it's impressive, but still interesting. I just can't stand the film. The film drives me nuts because whenever it does age, it starts to curl. And it also gets scratches on it or like nicks in the corner. It gets torn or something like that.
This is true. But then peeling it off, you have like this fresh new surface.
Yeah, it's so shiny and nice. So, yes, he still has them in the bag, and let's just say some Scotch tape. Oh, dear Lord. I wouldn't be able to handle that. That would be something my dad would do, though, I think.
Wow.
Israel smiley face. Just he really wanted to type his name in the smiley face.
Oh, that's cute.
It's adorable.
Precious.
Adorable. No, bought it in the late 90s. Okay, that's impressive. That's really impressive. Not as impressive. Unfortunately, I think Robert's dad's got you, though. Left the remotes in the bag and then Scotch taped the bag up whenever he had to change the batteries. That is commitment to that
what
bag.
does that look like?
Hopefully he's not a smoker or anything, because if he's a smoker, that bag is nasty.
Nobody smokes in their house anymore.
A bunch of people smoke in their house.
Name one.
I don't know anybody personally.
You can't. Exactly.
My dad would, I guarantee it. If he was still smoking, he would. He always smoked in his house.
Yeah, well, I mean, nobody
I would
really
bet,
does now.
I would bet somebody in this chat knows somebody that smokes in their house.
I'm going to say they don't.
I guarantee it. I guarantee any second now there's going to be a chat coming, a comment coming up from somebody that's like, yeah, my mom still smokes in her house, and then there's going to be 3 more behind it.
I used to smoke in my apartment, but that was 2001.
Some plastic chrome postcards have that film, like stuff on it, and yes, it starts to peel off. I just remove it and sell the card. Yeah, I've never seen one, but it would drive me nuts if they were on there. So there you go, Robert. I can name 30 people who still smoke in their house.
What?
Half the people I deliver Meals on Wheels to smoke in their house. Gosh, you know what I hate? I've been on Facebook or YouTube and see videos of songs or movies turning 20 years old or more, and I remember when they came out. I feel like I hate that.
I feel ancient, like when I see Belinda Carlisle like videos and stuff.
You know what? What makes you feel worse, Tortoise, is whenever you hear songs that you remember when they came out on the oldies station. That's never
like at that. No, yeah, that. But like when I was thinking today, I knew like every song that they were playing in the antique mall, and those were from like the '60s.
Yeah.
Those songs, because our parents like used to love to listen to music in the car, so I know all those 60s songs.
I think the remotes in the plastic bag wins, or is wins the right word? I'm not sure that's a win. No, that's a commitment to that. The cigarettes or the green stuff in your house, either is going to be.
I was talking about cigarettes, but I'm sure
we were
tons
talking
of
about
people
cigarettes. Yeah,
smoke
So that's another thing that was going on in our hotel room last night, is that a lot of people were smoking the devil's lettuce or whatever we want to call it. The jazz cabbage in our hotel room, and it was converging. The scent was converging into our hotel room. Because we walked into our room after being out, and we're like, "What? Does it always smell like pot in this hotel, or what?" Like everybody's. And then after the yelling went down, maybe that's why they calmed down, because they must have been having some.
It was like cabbage. It was coming through the vents. I was like, "Oh my god!" Like it really smelled.
People definitely smoke that in their house. I remember smoking in telephone switch rooms at my office desk. Yeah. I remember smoking in the bathroom stall in school. Yeah, I remember that too. That was fun. When I was in high school, there was a smoking section. See? Remember we talked about this and you didn't believe me that this exists? And there was like 30 people that confirmed it, and now Cha-Ching King confirmed it.
Yes, Adam, we did, but they said that was like in the 80s or something.
Yeah, we were in high school in the 90s.
Yeah, Adam, but it was before when the smoking section was for the high school students. It was whenever you could buy cigarettes when you were under 18.
Right.
That's when they had that.
Okay. Well, you do realize like our area is one of the last areas to adopt that rule, right?
But it's adopted, and it was 18 when I was in high school in like 1990.
Yeah, it was.
3.
Okay. Anyways. Yeah, there was smoking section outside the cafeteria for the teachers and students. Rosie wants a jazz cabbie. They make a sticker. There's a sticker on Etsy that we found that is the jazz cabbage, and it's the Cabbage Patch logo. Yeah, it's the Cabbage Patch logo, and it's the Cabbage Patch face with a not a pipe, but a
pipe.
No, what's the musical instrument I'm thinking of? It's a
saxophone.
Saxophone, and it says jazz cabbage underneath it.
Yeah, and like sunglasses.
Yeah, you got to look it up, Rosie.
It's the jazz cabbage.
I never smoked. I thought people were stupid if they did. I did. Definitely did. Sarah made Diane laugh out loud with the jazz cabbage. We had a smoking section in high school in 1993.
Where was I?
Yeah, we didn't have it.
I was there. We didn't.
Roll score for price tag on. Okay, they're talking amongst themselves. See, Rachel, your restaurants still have it?
What?
In Missouri?
What?
Really? See, we have bars. We have smoking bars, and there's signs, which I have no problem with, because as a non-smoker, I wouldn't go into a smoking bar because the smell afterwards. I mean, unless, I was meeting people there and I knew what I was getting into, but then I'd be showering when I got home. But we have smoking bars still, and there's big signs on the door that says this is a smoking establishment, so forth and so forth. Which is fine. Gene Queen graduated, but you still have restaurants. Like, so when you go to a restaurant, it says smoke. You can actually get a smoking table, because that's impressive. Yinzer's never heard of jazz cabbage before.
The jazz cabbage, guys.
Jazz cabbage is awesome.
Jazz cabbage.
My wife was smoking on school grounds, and a principal was doing so. He shoved a lit cigarette down his pants. Blisters in the wrong place. I was dying. Oh dear. It was a different time. You could also have a rifle hanging out your back window. That is very true. Not wife, friends. Oh, got it. I'm near Boulder and never. She's in Colorado, which
guys, the jazz cabbage.
Never heard of jazz cabbage.
Wow, I did not know.
Well, Rural Squirrel, you got to check out the sticker. Google jazz cabbage sticker on Etsy.
It's the jazz cabbage.
Ed was in diapers in 1993. Sarah, Rachel wants to know, when you graduate, she also wants to know your mother's maiden name and your social security number.
I graduated in 98.
That's right. I was a year later in 99.
Mm-hmm.
Rosie was born in 93.
Oh gosh.
I do like I like a good cigar too, also, Yinzer. And then going to cigar bars are kind of nice. So no, that wasn't it. There was one with an actual.
But this is the other one. This is free the jazz cabbage.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, guys. Hold on.
Super fast tortoise, get off my lawn. T Public State. Oh, here's the jazz. She put it up in the chat.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah, the Jazz Cabbage Patch Kids. Yeah, that's it. It's this one, guys. It's so cute, right?
There it is. The Jazz Cabbage Patch Kid.
Precious.
We weren't allowed to smoke in high school. We had an area we all huddled together and smoked. When the teachers came over, no cigs, but a smoke cloud. Many teachers bummed them from us. We weren't allowed to smoke in school either, but we got away with it in school because that we just knew people. So we were.
Oh man, I want to get the crew neck they have in the crew
Scott,
neck.
we have shotguns and back glasses here. Am I in a time warp? No, you're not. We have it here north of the city. People have them. So, and in Pennsylvania, you're allowed to open carry without a permit. So
You are.
no, you're not in a time warp. Depending on what part of the country, because there's certain parts of the country that you would be. But the smoking thing that went away. I feel like that was gone in like 2002 around here. Like we haven't had a smoking section in a restaurant in a long time. I remember it. No, it's probably gone in like 05. But
yeah,
I remember
about right.
I was a smoker before they got rid of it. And they tried to outlaw it in bars and restaurants at the same time, and Pennsylvania fought the bars because of the weather here. Like it would be very difficult for certain bars to survive if people had to go outside and smoke. They'd lose a lot of business. So the legislature actually overturned that section of the smoking ban in Pennsylvania. So we still have smoking in casinos and bars, but not in restaurants. If you serve a certain percentage of food in our bars, so like I think if like over 30% of your sales comes from food, you cannot have a smoking bar. But if it's under a certain percentage of food, you can have a smoking bar. So I guess there's a potential for it, but like we can't go into like an Italian restaurant and there's not two sections, one smoking, one not. She's from the Mile High State. Yeah,
There's
Colorado.
one section of
She
an
hasn't heard
Italian
of
restaurant.
jazz cabbage.
Oh,
What's that?
the jazz cat. Oh, who? Oh, yeah, the jazz cabbage. We looked it up. It's cute.
Yeah. We need to go to the one on the North Shore. Yeah, I'm in. Let me know.
Wait, what on the North Shore?
The cigar bar.
Oh,
Yeah.
Go for it.
You won't come. I mean, you can't.
I won't, because I can't smoke cigars. They make me gag.
Any update on the Life is Crap shirts?
Oh, you know what? I looked them up. I was like that one that we had on the whatnot. I was like I've been like looking for them when I was out, but it was like such a fluke that I found that one. But I did find one that's not Life is Crap brand, but it looks very similar, that says it's all fun and games until somebody loses a wiener. And it's everybody like cooking hot dogs on sticks, which is hilarious.
That one's coming up.
Yeah, but
Be on the lookout.
if you look it up on eBay, they have a bunch of different ones. Like it says like Life is Crap, and there's like somebody that like was running on a treadmill, but they like must have like tripped and they like flew through a wall. Like, and then there's like Life is Crap when you're out of ketchup, and there's like they show like a hamburger with no ketchup on it. Like,
apparently it's a felony to have a gun in your back window in Texas now, which is interesting. Yeah. People carry in Walmart here. Parts of the area we have the same thing, but Walmart had asked people not to open carry, so I guess. Rosie's never seen a gun until she worked in law enforcement. Also, I don't remember times where people smoked inside. You're in Massachusetts. They got rid of smoking in the early 90s or late 90s, I think. So in Illinois, you can't say the word gun or you'll get arrested. On school grounds, firearms are big no-nos. Oh, absolutely. Was just in your area and grew up downstate Illinois. I do feel like it's a little bit of a time warp, but it's kind of nice to know some things never change. That is very true. There's a buffet here with a smoking section next to the buffet. Wait a minute. I don't eat there. Yes, I can imagine.
It's seasoned with ash.
It's seasoned with years and years of cigarette smoke. I remember being a dishwasher and the cigarette ash was mixed in with the coffee. Had a gross Oh, God. I could go for a pizza buffet right now. So could I, Ed. That sounds awesome. Utah, no smoking in restaurant, bars, or any building or public park. Oh, dear. That's why most of the time bats have metal garbage cans. Fire from ash. Oh, yeah. My wife even enjoyed it when we just went there. I like those cigar bars. They're pretty cool.
I'm okay with it. Like the smoke doesn't bother me or anything just like that. I am just like, I used to be a smoker and I smoked for like 20 years and I just have to inhale. Like I can't not inhale.
Yeah, inhaling cigars can make you pretty sick.
And but like just not inhaling them makes me sick also because I think they taste gross. But I don't mind the smell. I think the smell is pleasant.
Paul's here. He says, "Hey, all. Hi, Paul. Thanks for stopping by." Cha-Ching King may be the squarest person here. I've never done any of this stuff. Have you ever wondered why, when they had ashtrays in men's bathrooms, they were up high? If low drunks would pee in them, that's probably, if they were low drunks would pee in them. That's probably very true. Well, I was thinking about schools, not all over in Texas. Oh, okay. I was going to say Texas seems like the last place would outlaw having a shotgun hanging in your pickup truck, but that's just me. That if anything says Texas, that's what says Texas. But yeah, no, schools here too. You can't bring firearms on school property. Yeah, so 1,000% correct. You can't even smoke like outside of the bars. You have to be 10 feet away from doors and windows.
I think that's like
you have to do that here too.
People just don't do it.
No, people don't do it, but it is a rule.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't smoke on like federal ground here, like inside like the foyers of the courthouse. You have to be outside of so yeah, we have laws, but they just never got rid of the smoking bars around here, and it doesn't look like they ever will. They just didn't, and they tried to make another push for it again, and it got overturned again. I think they saw what, and I'm not advocating smoking indoors or anything like that, so please don't think I am. But I think no, but people make choices, right? And if they're already a smoker and you have an establishment that you can go to and have a cigarette and get a drink or whatever, and then you take that away from them, it's different if you're in a warm climate, because if you're in a warm climate, stepping outside to have a smoke is really no big deal. But here, where it's 10 degrees outside and there's, a wind chill of 3 or whatever, it becomes troublesome. So if I were a smoker, and my favorite bar was no longer allowed, I'm just not going to go to the bar. I'm just going to stay home because it's much warmer. And I don't have to stand outside.
And you're going to smoke in your house and make it nasty?
I mean, I wouldn't do it, but I'm just saying that's the rationale. So I can understand it.
Smoking in this house.
Yeah. Never had a cigarette or the devil's weed. Never had a beer. Nothing. Really? Never drank a beer? That's interesting. Wow. I mean, cool.
Good for you.
Good for you. Venice Beach has too much smoke. I haven't been there in a while because of it. People nasty.
People nasty.
Barely smoke on Earth anymore. You have to go to Mars to get a square.
It's so funny too. Like when you look back at like, I don't know if you guys like who sells like, if anyone here sells like a lot of like old magazines or ephemera or anything, but looking at the old ads, I just love it because people are like literally riding bicycles up like this huge steep mountain and then they get to the top and they're like smoking cigarettes. Like, ooh, it's so after a workout, refreshing to smoke a cigarette after I just like literally got out winded and out of breath biking up to like the top of Mount Everest, or like they're having a picnic, or like
my favorite is whenever they are
skiing.
Like, when they're the old ones, before like there was a lot of information out about the differences of cigarettes and like how they, really there was no safer cigarette. But like when they came out with the lights for the very first time in like the late 60s, and it was like, smoke Virginia Slim Lights, the safer cigarette. And you're like,
or like the ones that like are recommended by doctors.
Yeah, the ones that are recommended by doctors. Like, those were good.
You're like, the skiing. I like the skiing ones. They're like just going down the slope, smoking a cigarette.
Yeah. My favorite one to date, and I didn't get this one ever on video, but it was you had it. It was the guy sitting in his living room with his family, and the wife was like cleaning something with like her maid's 60s maid uniform, and then there was the kids playing on the right in front of the dad while he's smoking a cigarette with his big ashtray right next to him. And it's just like, What a lovely family. Enjoy Kent cigarettes. Yeah, give your kids secondhand smoke and pretty much guarantee they're going to be addicted to nicotine for the rest of their life while they're playing with their little toy in front of you and you're accidentally ashing on their forehead.
Right on them. Just ash right on your kids.
More of those people have to die. Give it a few years. It's plenty cold here and the bars still are popping. I agree. I mean, I'm not disagreeing. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like we're a very blue collar town and very blue collar state. So I don't know if that's really going to ever make its way through. Maybe. You never know. My high school was in Duluth, Minnesota. The smoking section outside was outside the cafeteria was for hardcore smokers in the winter. Yeah, you got to be dedicated to it. I don't drink, smoke, and have never done any of the drugs. I do collect tattoos, though. Interesting.
Cool.
Any cool tattoos? That's awesome. The worst cigarette was no filters. Oh yeah, they were
gross. Yeah,
I'm amazed at how different everything is when I was a kid from being an adult now. Absolutely. Cow goes mew, cat goes meow, fish goes blub blub blub. But what does the fox say? I don't know. What does the fox say? You got to tell us now.
You'll get there probably eventually.
I still sell a lot of ashtrays on eBay, so
we just sold one. Yeah,
I have
for
some
$20.
vintage cigarettes here somewhere. They were in a box of vintage matchbooks, still sealed, but I'm not sure if you're allowed to sell that. You aren't.
I think I have some too.
You're not. Yeah, you're definitely not allowed to sell them. It's a federally regulated. You can't sell anything federally regulated. So you couldn't sell a full liquor bottle either.
Yeah.
So yeah, if it's federally or state
somewhere
regulated, yeah.
I just don't know where they are.
Yeah, we've had some. I've never seen how old is it?
Mine?
Yeah. No, his Cha-Ching King's pack of cigarettes. The vintage McDonald's ashtrays sell for big money. Yeah, we do decent with Las Vegas hotels. Vintage Las Vegas hotel ashtrays seem to do pretty well.
I saw that someone was that you had posted about the McDonald's ashtray, or was that Rachel or somebody did? I saw how much they were selling for. Yeah,
the amber one sells. I don't ever remember those ashtrays. I remember the little foil ones.
Oh yeah,
yeah. That's as early as and McDonald's was really above. When 3 or 4 states outlawed it, they outlawed. Like I maybe had a year or two of smoking in McDonald's. I hope Robert's ride along meant that he collects his own tattoos and doesn't collect from other people. Several packs from the 60s. Interesting. It wasn't me. It was someone else. Can't remember who though. Yeah, I saw it too. It's that amber one. Yeah, I've seen it. It sells for big money. People love that kind of stuff. But wow, we've been on for over 2 hours. It feels like
wow.
Just a few minutes ago.
Come here, kitty.
No,
my little tot. It's my little tot.
Rosie's in Western Mass. 90% of people work manual labor jobs, mills, or factories. They just vape.
Don't bite me. She's getting sassy. Commonwealth. Yeah,
that makes sense. That sounds like something he would do. Yeah, I agree with you, Rosie. I think I don't know. Western PA is a very unique place. So maybe someday. See, I don't care. It doesn't bother me either way. We don't go to bars that frequently, and we don't smoke, so it doesn't really bother us.
No.
Collects his own tattoos. It puts the lotion on its skin.
That's what I was thinking whenever he said that.
A little sketchy. All right. Well, we're going to be getting out of here. Coming up on the channel, so Monday, there is no, obviously, you guys know this by now, there is no What's Sold video today because we weren't here to film it. So
we just got here.
And we just got back around 2:00 this afternoon. So tomorrow or Monday, there will be our Thriftcation video coming out. So just the different places we went and some of the stuff we got and a little bit of the drama that ensued while we were there. And then we'll be back to our regular schedule next week. So Wednesday, What Sold video. Thursday, me and Sarah will be live. Yeah, that's about it. So... yeah, maybe you have anything you want to chat about before we get out of here?
No, I'm just so cold.
And
I need to eat soup. I'm not tired. I can power through.
You got power.
I have power, and I can power through. Oh, look, little Orangey's little tiger. is showing up finally.
By the way, when you got kicked out of the bins, I cringed. My worst nightmare. We didn't get kicked out. We're just not allowed to. We're just not allowed to film in there anymore. So we still go. Oh yeah, and on Wednesday, me, Mike, and Ed will be live. Are we switching channels this time again, Mike? Or are we just doing it on your channel? I don't know. Either Mike's channel or my channel. We're not sure. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here, and we will see you guys Thursday or Wednesday if you come over to Yinzer Picker's channel or my channel. So we'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Good day, sir.
Good day, sir!